everybody. Goldie here, and today we're taking a look at the final character of the April MLC, and we finally got the Ring General Part 2. Gunther from Imperium. It's Walter with a new hat. Let's take a look at the card. He is a modern era focused technician. Trainer ability at 26k. Purple gems do 40% more damage. Purple moves start with 2 more move points. So continuing with this trend of 2 MP and more gem damage. We have that with Dominic. We have similar with Showboat Cena at 16k for yellow. So we have purple, blue, yellow. Links, Smackdown, any color moves start with 1 more move point. Modern era gems do 5% more damage. Just the one standard set of gear. I kind of feel like we're going to get Imperium to start the next MLC. Like a Vinci free Kaiser Chase, and then we'll get an Imperium link. But I don't work for Scopely. That's not inside information. That's just a guess. But that would be really cool. And 5 different builds we're going to take a look at in this preview. And then I will be doing a run it back once I test them a little bit further. But for now, I'm going to start with a build that is available at like 2-star. We're doing the Gojira Clutch Finisher, which is a 10 MP submission. Place 3 submission gems and do 204,778 damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into multiply gems of strength 20. Green 2 is a half Nelson suplex 7 MP. Deal 136,552 damage and choose 7 multiply gems to destroy. And blue 1, the shotgun dropkick 6 MP. Deal 126,187 damage and increase your green MP by 9. Fairly free to play build with this. We're doing Lawler for blue MP, Tech Booker for 35% more damage to our green gems, Showboat Lacey for 20% to green, and we're going to use Texina for 15%. If you have Hall of Fame China, she is 20. I did say fairly free to play, not entirely. He has been kind of available on occasion. For the belt, we are going a full set of Fury 2s and an all heart plate whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems. Increase your green and purple gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. We do have some fairly beefy green gem substats. So this takes into account the 100% from the strap, from the belt, pardon. Nah, that's the same word. This takes into account the 100% from the plate, because that's how it works. So 146.21% green gem damage with all them substats. Again, no 6-star opponents for this preview. We are going to beat up Santa because it's April. So let's look beforehand. 53k on our green gems. Use the shotgun dropkick to load up. Hit the Gojira Clutch. And pray that he doesn't break them. Nice. So we went from 53 to 70. Multiply gems of times 20 make that 1.4 million, which is why you only need to break the 3. And there's a nice almost 4.5 million pin. Fairly straightforward. Put them on green, destroy green, and then just recycle the 2 green moves. The blue is really just to get it loaded so you don't need double MP trainers. But that is a very straightforward build for him. Let's go take a look at something else. Second build we're going to take a look at is a slight variation. We're bringing in the 5-star move, which is the Thunderous Chop, 7 MP. Deal 160,397 damage and increase the strength of your multiply gems by 10. For this, we are going double MP trainers because I have max tour perks. Therefore, the submission is ready to go on turn 1. Don't expect in a feud for this to be ready turn 1 unless you have a line bonus. Doing Bailey for 2. steel for 4, and then sticking with our green gem damage coaches. So again, want to put them on green gems, and would you look at that, we only have 3 green gems. Can't wait to see how he destroys all of them. Or not. Wonderful. All right. So 64K, 1.2 mil on the multiply, and then we're going to slow it down. We'll slow it down. Bah! They should have made that super loud. Just saying. So now 1.9. Hit the half Nelson. Destroy our 3 multiply gems for like damn near 6 mil. 6.1 mil. If there's one thing about the pin bar being messed up that I like, it's the fact that you can see your total damage even after you've wiped the health. Okay, so that's 2 builds down. We've looked at the triple green. Let's go take a look at his red moves. Next build we're going to take a look at brings in both of the red moves. Red 1, the German suplex, 6 MP. Deal 124,868 damage and choose 6 gems to make into green gems. Red 2, the double power bomb, 4 MP, deal 122,300 damage, and choose 2 gems to make into 2 turn Juggernaut gems. That will make 4 random green gems into multiply gems of strength 7 on every countdown turn, and make 4 random red gems into multiply gems of strength 7 at the end of the countdown. Running this with the half Nelson suplex to destroy multiply gems. Butch for red MP, Balor for more multiply gem damage. If you have Dexter at max trainer ability, he gets 40%, so that would be the way to go here, and I'm just sticking with the green gem damage. For the belt, I keep forgetting that this screen is not the most friendly for belts. But we have an aftershock on. Whenever you break 3 or more green gems, get 3 red move points at the end of your turn. That should give us a chance to double stack the Juggernaut gems. So start with the Juggernauts. I like putting them on loot boxes. It feels somewhat safe. 6 to make into green. I'm going to do a 5 match, set myself up 1 so I can trigger the Juggernauts once and then get a second set out with the plate. That is going to be way too risky, but I'm going to take that because I'm hoping that's going to all turn into multiply gems. So let's just do that instead. Take my swipe. Works for me. Put out another set. And then I'm just going to take this wildcard swipe. And basically the aftershock plate will recycle it. And use the Juggernauts to scatter the multiply gems all over the board. Fairly straightforward. Make the multiply gems, pick them off. Let's go take a look at a slight variation on that build. So slight variation on the last build we ran using the Juggernauts with the choose multiply to destroy and the thunderous chop to increase the strength of our multiply gems by 10. Bringing in steel for the green MP, sticking with Balor, Cena, and Lacey, and the aftershock plates. Again, because of my tour perks, this is all turn 1. I hit the Juggernaut move, and then I don't have a green or a red swipe. Go figure. And like clockwork, I don't understand why with all these freaking gems on the board. At least he didn't take all of them. So 380. There we go. And by destroying the greens with the aftershock plate, you'll refill the reds. So just keep putting out the multiply gems, increasing the strength, destroy, repeat until the opponent is done. Let's go look at something else. Next build that we're going to take a look at, we're doing double red again, but we're bringing in the Thunderous Chop. So the Juggernauts that make our green gems into multiply. They choose to make green and increase the strength of our multiply gems by 10. Entourage for this, Butch for red MP, Booker for green gem damage, and then Scottle, shout out to Gerson, for 2 more green gems, and Zombie Ray. If I had mine 26k, I'd get 3. As it stands, I get 2. We're making 10 total, and we are throwing it back to some slick Rick style. And board depending, this should be fun. Looks decent. All right. So the thing with doing this Slick Rick style is we need to make a swipeable 5-match first. Which make things a little complicated. Because I want to do that, and that. Maybe if I go up? Maybe. Let's try that. Yeet my dogs. Once you see the way. There we are, 5.1. I used to play Slick Rick all the time. I used to play Liv Morgan in a similar fashion. So once you get used to seeing the board that way, this is a little different because you are making a swipeable 5-match to trigger your Juggernaut gems. But once you get it down, 5 mil is very good baseline. Let's go take a look at the 6-star build. Last build we're going to take a look at brings in the 6-star move. So we're going to be using the other blue submission, the single leg Boston Crab 6MP, generate 40 random submission gems, and do 150,467 damage for 4 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into silence gems. The last symphony, this is the 6-star move. 6 MP as well, deal 122,300 damage, and choose 1 gem to make into 2 turn Juggernaut gems that will make 15 random silence gems into multiply gems of strength 15 on every countdown turn, and increase your green MP by 7 at the end of the countdown. These 2 moves need to be run together, in my very humble opinion. And then we'll be running the half Nelson suplex, which is choose multiply gems to destroy. So hit the Juggernaut, hit the sub, take a swipe, I guess, and destroy the multiply gems. Entourage for this, Lawler for blue MP, Striker Kane to destroy more multiply gems. Sika, because it's a 4-turn submission, I feel comfortable using a 2-turn reduction. So Sika making it a 2-turn sub. Hall of Fame China, blue gem, green gem damage. Those are the gems we'll be targeting here. And for the belt, I put on an all heart again. You could do a La Familia. You could do a Honky Tonk Blues. There's some options, but for this, I'll use an all heart. And let's see how it works. After I pick the stars. Alright, now let's see how it works. Okay. So, put out a Juggernaut gem. And then use the submission. Let's do that. And then the next turn should increase our green MP. We can start picking off these multiply gems. 62k, so 934 on the green ones, and we're destroying 13. So get your greens, get your blues, then get your reds, because that's his third strongest color. Get your purples, because the all heart boosts those as well. And then we don't have enough on here to fully... Do we have exactly 13? Okay, never mind. We have exactly 13. But that would be the gem order in which you destroy everything. Oh, I missed one. Whatever. So, 7.1. Basically, turn the board into a minefield of multiply gems and then pick them off. Let's wrap up the preview. So that concludes our first look at Gunther Imperium. Again, to reiterate, modern era focus technician, 26k. Purple gems do 40% more damage. Purple moves start with 2 more move points. Lengths, smackdown, any color moves start with 1 more move point. Modern era gems do 5% more damage, just the one standard set of gear. Maybe we'll be getting an Imperium link down the line. Maybe a Vinci free Kaiser Chase for an MLC. I feel like that would be something that makes too much sense. But in terms of these new technicians, I kind of like that even though we just got a Tech Sammy, he's move damage and Gunther is gem damage. So if you have both, you can build them for different playstyles. Feel like it's not all that conflicting, but let me know what you think in the comments of this video. I realize this is just Powerhouse Walter with a red jacket. I didn't make him, so you can, maybe don't make comments about that because it's nothing I can do about it. But let me know what you think of the builds. How would you run him? I am going to test him out a little more. I'll put up a video if I see anything else. But thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.